first weekend of June has become synonymous with the annual Rhino Charge, an adventurous off-road event that gathers 4x4 enthusiasts, friends, families and intrepid conservationists together to raise money to protect Kenya's mountain water towers by supporting the Rhino Arc Kenya Charitable Trust. This is the 36th running of the event that has raised billions of Kenyan shillings for the cause. The impact of the fences which have been built to safeguard these precious mountain ecosystems is clearly visible, not just from an environmental perspective, but also for the communities who border them. This year, the Rhino Charge would head north to Simosoy in Baringo district, nestled close to one of Kenya's most beautiful lakes, Baringo. The rain had been plentiful in the lead up to the charge, and this normally dry, hot, semi-arid area was stunningly lush.
There are a very, very limited number of days in your life that you'll spend at the Rhino Charge, and tomorrow is one of them. So I really hope you make the most of it and have an incredible day. We are all so very lucky to be here. Thank you for coming. I want to start by thanking everybody who supports the event. And just to put that in context, all of you who've come here probably support somebody or are supported by somebody. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there who support the Rhino Charge. Baringo North who have welcomed us here today, and we are all their guests. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mateus Finato. I'm Brazilian. I run Geco Cafe, and I'm also the driver for Geco Tribe Charges, currently car number 46. I'm an active member of Geco Expeditions. First got to know about Rhino Charge back in 2010. That was the first time that I got to take part of the event. I went with car number 47, Randy Cruisers, and that is amazed me from the beginning. Everything that is behind the cause with the Rhino Arc, the Rhino Charge, the competition, the crazy cars, the terrain, the people, everything has really made an impact on me. So once that we create our own groups and we start going off-roading and discovering this beautiful country that we have, we thought that it was a good time to start with a Rhino Charge. So we create our own Geco Tribe Charges. Was born 2024, first year that we competed, and 2025 as well. Before that, of course, we were always part with other friends of ours. We have been going together and supporting different teams, and for us being able to have our own car has been amazing, has been a great achievement. We were able to compete now for 2 years. We were able to raise quite a good money that goes towards conservation. That is of course the main idea behind it. We were able to build a very interesting car, and we did quite well. We were able to finish the 2 charges, so that was our achievements, and that is how we are part of the Rhino Charge. So I really want to appreciate everyone that has been on our side for the last couple of years. We have very big sponsors, we have smaller sponsors. Everyone is equally important for us. If you have purchased a raffle ticket, you have helped us. If you have donated a raffle prize, you have really helped us. If you have bought a calendar or a t-shirt or a hat, or if you have supported us in a very big way, we truly support you and we truly appreciate you. So we are looking forward now for the 2026 Rhino Charge. As I mentioned, we have stepped up our contribution, so we really look forward to have you on board. As simple, as small your contribution can be, it really helps. And tell a friend to tell a friend, bring people together. Everything that we do because we want to take care of the nature, the environment that we enjoy so much. So we need you, and we shall always need you, and we truly appreciate everything that you help us to achieve. Thank you.
Sunrise on May the 31st, 2025. Teams gather at the lineup, ready to be taken out to their starting garden. The atmosphere is always jovial, and an excitement builds ahead of another challenging day. This year, the ambient temperatures were expected to hit the high 30s, and heat was certainly going to be a testing factor. Crews would need to stay hydrated if they wanted to make it through the day. As teams moved out, they would get a first glimpse of the venue and the challenges that lay in wait.
Are we crossing the gorge or are we just staying next to the gorge?
There's a moment of calm at the controls before the start. Teams do last checks, ponder whether the previous night's work matches the terrain before them, and the runners begin to scout the routes ahead. The countdown is broadcast across the radio channels to each control, and at precisely 7:30, the 2025 Rhino Charge gets underway.
How many meters?
Yeah, 385 meters.
It's just there up ahead.
So we made it to our second checkpoint. This is tire world. So we're good. So at least you're done with the first checkpoint. Let's move to the next checkpoint. Matteo, that's enough. We're gonna have a big drop there. Power up, power up. So this is our third launch, so we decided to refuel, because we realized it was cutting.
The high point of the charge was this beautiful hilltop at the Flower Watch guard post, where you had a 360-degree view of the venue that stretched all the way across to Lake Baringo. Surrounded on all sides by steep slopes, there was no simple approach. The mighty Nissan patrol of the Geco Tribe Charges was powering its way up the hill from Tyre World on their second attempt at the charge.
It's going on well, man. This is our third one now. Yeah.
Car came up here without an issue at all.
It's beautiful, man. Nice, good incline.
This year was especially tough on the runners, who found themselves either running ahead up steep hills to find the best route, or trying to keep up when their mounts left them behind with no other choice but to keep powering up the hills.
Hot today.
We are reaching down. Hey, yuk kita suka.
Stop now, you're on the winch. Just wait a second, then we do a bit more. You're winching it. So now it's back to its normal. I don't know, it adjusted tighter or something. Right. You're right. Right, Mateo. Right, left.
Another checkpoint done. Let's go to the next checkpoint. So you see, this is what happens at Rhino Charge. Trousers are torn. What happens at Rhino Charge? When your clothes are torn, just find a way around it, and the charge continues. No, the charge always continues. You good now? All the best, man.
Guys, get back in the car.
Tell him. The reach is you can go there. Hotel, you can go. Go, just go. You can. Easy. Easy.
Keep that up. Keep that up. Keep that up.
Deeper into the bush we now ride on board with Geco Tribe Charges to just get an idea of how dense the vegetation was around the venue. Tyre World was situated at the top of a valley with a ridge separating them from Sotao and the copycat guard posts. This was possibly the most difficult area of this year's charge. Despite being geographically close together, it would prove extremely challenging to navigate the area. Once over the ridge, there was a steep gully to tackle before reaching the control. Ocean Agriculture Guard Post, there were a couple of luxuries awaiting crews that made it to the control. Freshly baked pizzas, which would make any Italian chef proud, were being turned out of a portable oven. For those that couldn't take the heat anymore, there was a chance to cool off under a shower system that must have felt like heaven. We caught up with some of the crews as they took a moment to catch their breath. Unfortunately for the Geco tribe, broken studs and a detached rear axle put paid to their chances of a finish. They weren't done though and would battle on using the road to reach 2 more guard posts. This year, the Spirit of the Charge Award was presented to the search and rescue team, who were called out several times to evacuate team members who had been stung by bees, injured during the day, or suffered from dehydration brought on by the extreme heat. Captain Anthony Miner, Saningo Martin and emergency medic Damsano Cheng were worthy recipients. Before the post-event party can get underway, all teams have to check back into the Brook House Guard post located at HQ. As the sun set, the celebratory drinks began to flow at the Whitecap Bar. Once again, the success of this year's event was down to the incredible team of volunteers led by Don White. With fun at its core, Rhino Charge 2025 had brought charges to another new and spectacular venue. As the dust settles on the 2025 event, teams are already looking forward to the challenge that awaits them in 2026. The dedicated team of volunteers that brings the Rhino Charge to life each year are now once again on the hunt for a new location. As always, it will remain a secret until the very last minute. But we guarantee we'll see you there.